Another look at Kaspa. All right. Looks like this thing might have bounced a little bit quicker than we were anticipating. All right. We were looking for a 618 pullback. All right. If we go from here to the top, all right, you can see here. Let's move this out of the way. We came to a 50% retracement, and it looks like we're bouncing from there. Okay. I had some buy orders down here at 618. Unfortunately, this morning I ended up throwing another couple $100 in here, around 12 cents, just to stack a little bit more on there. I don't know if we're going to get that 618 pullback or not. We'll look at the Fibonacci's here in a second and see if it's possible. If it is, I still do have some buy orders down here, but would be nice to get that 10-8 pullback. So before we start this next wave up, but I got some pretty cool stuff to show you over here. Wrapped Kaspa launches on Polygon and BNB networks. All right, so that has launched over there. Kaspa unveils wrapped tokens, wrapped Kaspa on Polygon and BNB, enabling assets flow between chains for the first time. Recent partnership with Carbon Browser exposes Kaspa to 7+ million new users. Kaspa listing on Carbon promises seamless onboarding from mainstream Web3 community. Let's close that out. No thanks. Wrapped Kaspa launch allows developers to combine capabilities of Kaspa and integrated chains like Polygon BNB for innovative new dApps and uses. Wrapped Kaspa has announced it launched on two of the most popular decentralized ecosystems, Polygon and Binance Smart Chain. And there it is right there, introducing Wrapped Kaspa on Polygon and BNB, enhancing Kaspa's ecosystem. Thanks to @Finance Change, we're stepping into a new era of integration and interoperability. Easily bridge Kaspa via the Change mobile app and explore new worlds of DeFi. So yeah, that's pretty huge, specifically for a couple reasons. According to Kaspa, this integration enabled by blockchain infrastructure experts, Change Finance, marks a significant milestone for Kaspa as it ventures into new frontiers of interoperability and accessibility within the decentralized finance landscape. The introduction of Wrapped Kaspa brings Kaspa into the vibrant blockchain ecosystem of Polygon and BNB, which are home to a thriving community of developers, projects, traders, and more, opening up Kaspa's capabilities to new audiences while enhancing connectivity and exposure for its existing new user base. Decoding wrapped tokens. In a simple term, wrapped tokens allow assets from one blockchain network to be usable on another in wrapped form. It's a way to use cryptos from one blockchain on another blockchain without losing their value or functionality. Kaspa is one of the most innovative and promising projects in the crypto space as it aims to solve the scalability and security challenges faced by traditional blockchains. For Kaspa, Wrapped Kaspa listing on this network significantly expands its reach into the world of DeFi. The faster growing Layer 1 can now tap into the liquidity, innovations, and communities of Polygon and BNB. Likewise, Polygon and BNB users get access to Kaspa's features like speed, scalability, and low fees that were previously siloed. This exchange of value is a win-win for all. Mainstream adoption through partnerships. Kaspa has emerged as one of the 2023's biggest crypto gainers, surging over 160% increase in price of Kaspa in the last month on the back of exchange listings, partnerships, and platform growth. Look at this spike here. From 5 cents the whole way up to 15 up there. So pretty impressive for sure. I mean, boy oh boy, Wish we could go back to these times and stack back up. How about it? That would be great. Market cap 2.8 billion, volume 171 million, and you got your supply and your all-time high of 0.154845. Kaspa has been strategically partnering with mainstream Web3 networks to drive adoption. A key recent example is its integration with Carbon Browser, which has brought Kaspa to a massive user base of over 7 million people, providing major exposure and connectivity to Kaspa. According to report, Carbon has already onboarded Kaspa into its dApp store, and its upcoming launch of Kaspa token on Carbon Wallet unlocks a direct portal for its community to seamlessly interact with the Layer 1. And that's a problem. I keep mine, most of my Kaspa on MEXC. I have a Kaspa regular wallet, but that's the problem too. You know, like over on crypto.com, you can't keep it. Atomic Wallet, you know, BitTrue. There's a lot of other ones that you can't keep it on. I don't believe you can keep it on BitTrue. This collaboration that merged distinct crypto ecosystem signals Kaspa intent to become an integral bridge empowering the expanding Web3 economy. The road ahead. The launch of Kaspa on Polygon and BNB is part of Kaspa's 2023 roadmap, which is focused on meaningful integrations that bring real utility. With its strong fundamentals such as scalability, low latency, and fair launch, Kaspa is preparing for exponential adoption as it connects isolated crypto networks into a seamless Web3 ecosystem. Having gained support from major investors and development partners, Kaspa aims to eventually become the underlying blockchain backbone that powers mainstream usage of decentralized apps across various domains such as DeFi, NFTs, gaming, metaverse, and more. So, pretty big news out there. All right, so that opens us up to Polygon and BNB, which is pretty huge. That's a pretty big article, guys. BNB, obviously, Binance. That's a huge one there. Okay, I know we have futures over there, but now with wrapped Kaspa, now we can integrate into both of them, those networks. So if we go over here to CoinMarketCap, volume here says 102 million. What's it say on Crypto Bubbles here? Let's take a look. Let's just pull it up down here. I always have a hard time finding it there for some reason. Number 27, 102 million. Okay, that's right. Market cap 2.82 billion, and right now at 13 cents. All right, so it was down in the 12s earlier. I see the RSI is turning up, so that's why I decided to jump in there a little bit and decide to end up getting some more. All right, now I wanted to obviously throw a big shout out to the members there. I don't care if you guys see my numbers, there's not much there to see, but we got some new members out here. All right, total time on level. We got a new one, Kaspa God. Thank you so much for the trading lessons. Des 100 signed up a day ago. Blue Safari 2 days ago. Christian 2 days ago. Kevin 3 days ago. Sominex, Thomas, FMK, Eyes Wide Open, Prepping for Beginners. This one I have a hard one. Gesund Eitler, I believe. Karat, Willhammer, host thinking. Love that one. Jay, Benji, John, Marty. Thanks for rejoining, Marty, and thank you, John, for rejoining. And Falconeer, you rejoined a month ago too. Thank you so much, guys. Will, Elvie, Noted Trader, Franny, Ryan, Lib, Baja, Trapper, Jason, and Andy. All right, so I think I got 28 now, which is pretty awesome. Thank you so much for the support, guys. All the level threes and level fours are the trading levels. So I hope you guys are enjoying them. I've had nothing but great responses, and like I said, guys, nobody wants to spend their life working. Okay, for 15 bucks, if you can come over here and learn something and change your life, then that's the main goal here. Okay, like I said, I paid $500 for my trading lessons about 4.5 years ago. And everything I've learned, I've put in these lessons. So if you go try to buy these lessons other places, it's going to cost you hundreds of dollars for 15 bucks, over 7 hours of videos. Go check them out, man. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna try to sell you on anything. I'm not a big salesman, so that's not my job here. You guys got to decide for yourselves if it's worth it. And like I said, I've had all these people rejoin. Rejoin, up for the trading lessons again. So I think it must be worth it to these people. You know what I mean? Just one thing, learning out how to use a Fibonacci is huge. Trend based extensions, all that stuff. If you guys want to learn that, sign up. Get it for a month or whatever, and if not, even a 99 cent entry level membership helps the channel out so much. So I appreciate you guys so very, very much. You have no idea. I really do. Any questions you have, send me messages. I have a section that I just get comments just from members that have signed up for. I apologize, guys. It's cold, just about gone, but damn, it just won't let go of me here. So, but I get specific messages just from members. So send me a message if you want to look at a special chart or if you have any questions, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, you got my promise on that. All right, the crypto bubbles over here. Let's take a look at for the day. Yeah, got Bitcoin starting to make a little bit of a move here, and for the month, yeah, some nice gains out there. I've been stacking up on crypto. I bought a little bit more Gala today. Of course, I bought more Kaspa than I did Gala, but it's nice to diversify. You got to you can't put all your eggs in one basket with crypto because your smaller your smaller ones. This thing is at 2 cents. Had a high of 84 cents. That's a 40x just to get back to the all-time high. All right, so you got to look at numbers like that. Okay, all right, Kaspa. All of a lot of the major gains came from the beginning, but this thing can go a lot higher. This thing can do another, what are we at, 13, 13 cents. Say this thing goes to $5. If it does, divided by 0.13, that's another 38x. So every 1,000 you have, potentially you're going to get another $38,000 out of it. Potentially, that's what could happen. Could hit $3. Could hit $1. Nobody knows. All right, it all depends on the publicity this thing gets, the exchange listings that come out, and all the news that comes out with this thing. So sky's the limit. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe a $10 Kaspa's down the road. I have nobody knows. All right, the people that you always have your doubters out there because they sold and they got out. So they want to bash it down and say, oh, there's no way it'll hit $5. Impossible. Well, all right, we'll see. I don't know that for a fact either. Is it possible? Absolutely, it's possible. Did I think Gala Games would go from 1/100th of a penny to 84 cents? Absolutely not. I mean, this thing, Gala Games, whoever thought Bitcoin would go from, what was Bitcoin's all-time low was like under $1. Who thought it would go to $69,000? I mean, that's the thing you gotta love about crypto, man. It can help you retire early, and it can give you the life that you've always dreamed of. When you dream of a little kid about driving a Ferrari and living in a mansion, crypto can do that. Crypto can do that for you. It really can. That's why I like to look into new projects. I'm always out there looking for new projects. I listed one the other day, and look what this thing is doing. Do you guys remember the video 2 days ago, Pyth? All right, look at this thing. It's up 50% today. That's what I'm talking about. That's what crypto can do for you. All right, so if you would have got in the other day when I mentioned this video, you would be up 62%. So if you threw a grand in it, you have 1,600 in it now. And who knows what'll happen from here, right? You got a lot of volume coming in down here on it. Down here, you have there's 11 million, 10 million. This is an oracle, okay? It's just like Chainlink, all right? So I'm only going to put coins out that have legitimacy, not rug pulls, hopefully, and not garbage. But Pyth, I don't know. We'll see. It's fairly new. It's only been out 3 days now. So we'll see what happens with it. But it started with a $500 million market cap. Okay, so that ought to tell you something right there. A lot of interest in it. And it's up 50% for the day. So we'll see what happens with it down the road. All right, but let's take a look down through here real quick. AGIX, I cover that. Veracity, both of them are breaking out. I called those breakouts. Akash Network. Algo, I love Algo. Even though a lot of people think it's dead, I don't. Look at FTT, what it did. All the FET, I cover FET, it's up 14%. Of course, Kaspa is up 14. These are all the ones I cover up here. Gala, I stacked a little bit more Gala today. So, do what you want out there, guys. VeChain, that's another one I believe in totally. I believe VeChain has a massive future. I love VeChain. Always have. I thought it was going to hit $1 the last bull run. It went up to 27 cents. And, if we take a look at this thing, with a fib on it for the next bull run to get some targets from a 2-cent coin, this is giving a target up. Whoops. Sorry about that. Roughly at, what, $1.20? $1.15, from 2 cents. That's what, a 60x, so we'll see. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't, it all depends. But that's the gains I look for, okay? When I'm looking at a coin and I use my trend-based or my Fibonacci extension, which you learned in the trading classes, I look at price targets, I look at where the price is at, and I do the math. All right, so if this is a 50x, if you stick 100 grand in it, you're looking at $5 million potentially. Nothing's guaranteed, obviously. All right, so that's what I look at when I'm looking at tokens. But anyway, let's move down here. All right, Bitcoin dominance. Oh, excuse me. All right, here we go. Hit that 1618 and it got rejected hard, okay? On the daily, let's see where we're at here. That daily RSI is getting right near the top. And you can see here, let's take a look at this thing. You can see it coming down here. Is it going to do an ABC? Well, we'll just have to wait and see here, but let's put a fib on here and watch for an ABC. An ABC would be, this would come down here, come back up to a 702, and then come down to, whoops, let's see if this stuff matches up. Well, right below that trend line, actually. We come down to this area down here. So we'll see what happens with it, but the daily is right at the top, so looks like Bitcoin dominance might be coming down a little bit. Bitcoin itself is on a little bit of a run today, up $1,600. That's of course helping the rest of the market. Always does when this thing starts running. Okay, we nailed that first price target here for Bitcoin right there. Okay, with our trend-based extension, there was the 5 waves up. Let's open this up and get a look at it. Okay, I love that trend-based extension, man. The thing works so good if you're looking for price targets. You got your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there you go. Should be an ABC in here and should be starting 5 waves up. You got your daily RSI just turning up and just waiting for it to break that $38,500. That's the big one. All right, daily's turning up. You got your 12-hour just turning up. All right, nice 2 green 12-hour candles on Bitcoin. So we'll see what happens here. Hopefully this thing can get a run. The daily, where are we at down here? It's at a 60. Okay, so and you can use these a lot, like regular support and resistance levels. Take your RSI, put it on here. If it breaks through here, it's a breakout on your RSI. Okay, so use it like that too. I teach you how to use support and resistance levels on your trading, on your regular charts. Use it on your RSIs too. It works. But look at this nice big green candle. Bitcoin is up 4.48% for the day, so looking good. Dow Jones at 192 yesterday. Nice green candle there. Dow Jones looking good, breaking up through that 786. Look at that. I love it. You guys are getting more and more familiar with these fibs as we use them, okay? And remember that 702. As soon as it gets through that 702 and 786, this thing should start really ripping, okay? Up at 37,647 is that next target up there. And will that set a new all-time high? That would, okay? That could be the potential for a new Bitcoin bull run. All right, if the Dow Jones goes and sets a new all-time high, this market could really start going. That could be the catalyst for it. All right, the Dixie. Yeah, there you go. Still falling down here. Let's see, where's it at? It's at a 50. Looking for that 618. The weekly is just about to the bottom. And the daily is at the bottom. All right, so it got about a 50% retracement here, and it's starting to get a bounce. All right, we go down through. I want to take a look at the total market caps. Where's gold at? Minus $7. Boy, oh boy, this thing is getting. I still think this thing is going to take a shot at a new all-time high. All right, this looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get this off here once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put a trend-based fib on there and see something. To the high wave 1, to the retrace. That would give it a new all-time high up at 21.24. We'll see if it works out or not. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5th wave looks like coming in here. So we'll see if gold can set that new all-time high. Man, that'd be awesome to see. All right, and the total market caps. These are the big ones. The total market cap with Bitcoin. Look at that. almost exactly like Bitcoin's price. You know what I mean? If we take these, let's take a look at something. All right, let's get this off here. All right, put that there, and then, all right, there's the crypto total market cap. All right, over here, Bitcoin, and we are on, let's put this on, that's on the daily. Let's put this on the daily. What the heck is going on here? Well, that's not working out so well. I don't know why that's been doing that. I had this open yesterday. There we go. Maybe. Oh, still not working out. Alright, well, forget that. Let's just go back here. But the crypto total, this is the crypto total market cap. Alright, now if I go back, just pay attention to that chart right there, okay? And if I go back to Bitcoin on the daily, look how similar they are. Alright, there's Bitcoin on the daily. Get a look at that. And here's the total crypto market cap. Looks exactly the same, don't it? Pretty damn close. Alright, on this monthly out here, you can see the big area to break right there. See how these line up? Look at right back here how this was support right through here. See these two closed candles, and see where we just got rejected. If we break up through there, that's when this thing's really gonna start going. Okay, let's put a keep a Fibonacci on it and keep an eye on this thing. You know, it's right up at about a well, almost at a 382. The 382 is right up here. But if we end up taking, let's see if that worked out right too. You know, if we put a fib on here. Look at that. Isn't that crazy how that thing works out? 1.618. Hit it right on the dot. Alright, that's how we get our targets, guys. You guys have seen this time and time and time again, okay? We put a fib on here, breaks up through the levels. The 1618 is the first target. Look at it. It nailed it. 1.433. Absolutely hit it perfectly. Alright, that's why I love the Fibonacci retracement. It works great. Here's the total 2. Alright, if we take our fib from the top of this one down to the bottom there, alright, we have not come up to our 1618 at 769 yet. We hit that resistance at 686 right here, and so far have gotten rejected. Now the monthly RSI is heading up. The weekly is the weekly's right at the top, and the daily is just starting up. All right, so you can see that nice big green candle on the daily here, and this thing is starting to make a run up here. I apologize. I got to grab my glasses here. There we go. That helps out a lot. Alright, so there's the total market caps. We obviously had that breakout here. Now let's take a look at Kaspa, guys, because we got a few things going on here. Now it's up to 13.1. It's up 14.37%. If we go on to 4 hour. Alright, let's get this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off here. Alright, because you can see, and also let's get this off here. Alright, now if you were keeping track of this, you would have had a resistance line right here. Alright, right down through here. Alright, now it's gotten that breakout of it. Alright, now it's making a run up here. Now if you take in, put a Fibonacci on here, and keep an eye on this thing. Alright, we're getting up to that 50%. You know, the danger area is up here, the 702 to the 786. If we break through that area, all right, then I believe we're heading that first area would be the 17.8 and then our 19.8 target. Okay, how do we get that target? Well, we went back down here and we went a little shorter with our wave one. All right, we don't want to get carried away here. We went from right here, the start of wave one, to the top of wave one, to the retracement. All right, which gave us a target up here. If we overtake that target at 20 cents, then we're looking at the higher target at 28. Then that would mean that this wave one started way down here. Okay, all right, I believe that should yeah, that gets it right up there perfectly. So, but I don't know if it started that low. That's why I'm going with this first wick up here. Better be safe than sorry. We'll go with that, and we'll see what happens from there. But that looks more like a 1, 2, 3, fourth wave back, and this fifth wave up. Okay, now that fifth wave up yet, that's a whole other, what is that percentage wise? We're going to look at the RSIs here too. That is still a whole other 50% up. All right, so that's still a really good move up here. Okay, now if we look at the RSIs, the 4 hours heading up. All right, let's open this chart up. 4 hours heading up. The 8 hour is just starting up. That's another reason I just decided to just buy here. You know what I mean? If we get up to these higher levels, then I'll see what I'm gonna do from there. But the 12 hour also is just starting up. You can see it is just at the bottom. Look at this thing. Just turned back up and is bullish, so I don't see it pulling down any further anytime soon. The daily is still pulling down on the daily RSI, but on the regular RSI at the bottom, it's turned back up, and we have a green candle for the daily. And also on the weekly, we're at a 91 and an 86, which still gives us some room up. Okay, this could go up to 100 and 100. All right, so keep an eye out. First off, we have to break the 15.4. All right, 0.154. All right, then I would keep an eye out, just like I said here with this fib. We go from the top to the bottom. All right, I would keep an eye out for that 18 cents, and then up to our target area of right about 20 cents. If we bust through that 20 cents, then we could be heading up to the 28. All right, and look at that. Isn't that crazy? God, I love how these things work out. These things just all flow together. And I'm not trying to sell you trading lessons, guys, but if you learn this stuff and you put it all together, it all matches up. Okay, according to this, all right, that first target's at 18 cents. A full Fibonacci, a full trend extension on this is putting it up at 28 cents. All right, so that's almost making me thinking that that's possibly where we're headed. All right, could we get this fifth wave come in and then an ABC and then start another 5 wave up to that 28 cents? Yeah, we could. Or we're just going to start getting these massive 20-30% candles, just like we did back here. Candles like this here. Look at this thing. 30% candles. We start getting stuff like that. It ain't going to take long to get up there, right? But that first target right up around 19.8, that's the one I'm watching out for first, all right? Then we'll see what happens after that. But if we put a Fibonacci on this move right here, it's telling us that a full extension is up here at 28 cents. So we have two targets, one at about 20 and one at about 28 for the end of this move. And then we should be looking at a correction, all right? All right, guys, thank you so much. If I don't talk to you for Thanksgiving, everybody in the U.S., please have a beautiful holiday, a safe holiday. If you're going to drink and drive, just please be responsible. Get yourself a motel room. Just be safe, everybody out there, and go spend time with your loved ones and just enjoy your day. Thank you so much, everybody. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you very soon.